You know, it's kind of crazy how things work. You know, it's just like the way things end up playing out sometimes. It's just freaking, I don't know, it's kind of freaking hilarious. You know, like this year, my archery world had just been like flipped upside down. I just like, it's been such a cool year. You know, like I have met so many people. I have made so many friends, and just like, it's unreal. It's unreal the amount of people that I've met this year, and like the conversations and shit that I've had, and like it's been unreal. It's been unreal. So last night I kept getting messages. My phone was blowing up. I was like, what the hell's going on? Somebody's like, you want a bow? You want a bow? You want a bow? I'm like, really? I want a bow. It's like, oh, that's right. The RBD was doing the drawing tonight. So I got on there and I watched it, and I'm like, I started watching it at the wrong spot where he pulled Jason Yoder's name out, and I thought we both won a dart. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I won a dart in sequel 33. Let's go. And then Lori's like, no, you didn't win a dart, and you won a bear. I was like, no, I didn't. I didn't win a bear. I won a freaking dart. What are you talking about? I was like, I hit the 14 and I got the draw. And she's like, nah, it's a bear. So I had to go back through and I had to find where I won the bear. And I was like, well, that's still cool. Like, just to win anything at all is freaking awesome. Like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. I never win anything like that. I was like, all right, that's awesome. That's awesome. And like, what's funny about the RBD is I wasn't going to do it this year. Only because I wanted to commit to doing all the ASA and as many IBO as possible, and that's a lot of shooting. That takes up a lot of your calendar, and then to throw the RBD in the mix of it, like, I wasn't going to do it. And Lori wanted to do it, Kelly wanted to do it, Matt wanted to do it. I had a few friends that wanted to do it, so I was like, the hell with it, let's do it, let's go. And my goal was to make the first flight, and if I could be in the first flight after the first two shoots, I was going to try to go to Dansville and secure it. But I shot so bad at Keystone, which, you know, I shot a 300 so bad, you know. Like, I knew that I wasn't going to be good enough. I knew it was going to take at least 15 and up, and it ended up taking 16 and up, which, congratulations, Noah, for freaking, you know, not only making the top 10, but being fourth, and then dropping to 10th, and then taking third place. That's badass, buddy. That's badass. It's freaking awesome. And I knew that in order for me to get there, I was going to have to go and put up a pretty big score. Not saying I couldn't have did it. I ended up getting offered a load to go to work, and I was like, turn down a $1,000 to $1,500 load, or go potentially make nothing. So I was like, let's go to work. As a business owner, you know, I'm an owner-operator. I own my own business. I own my own truck and everything. I was like, my goal was to do the ASA and the IBOs. I like the RBD, but what I don't like about the RBD is, like, it's not bow hunter versus bow hunter. It's open versus everybody. Like, I guess it's no knock. It's just, it's not really like, if I want to shoot bow hunter versus bow hunter, there's 1,000 other tournaments I can go do that at. It's just their style. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way they run it. It's an awesome. One of the main reasons why I decided to do it was because of all the stuff that they were doing. Like, Rob and Everett Dalton, a few of, like, I don't know who all was involved, but they were doing a giveaway for a youth. I don't know if it was a youth hunter or it was a youth guy. They were going to take him to a bow shop and let him spend $500. Like, that alone to me, I was like, you know what? I want to support that. That's pretty cool. Like, that was pretty much my deciding factor. I was like, all right, I'm going to give these guys my money, and I'm going to go shoot. And I'm going to give John Ball a run for the freaking Shooter of the Year. Like, I'm going to beat John Ball this year, damn it. I'm gonna go push him. I want to beat John Ball. I'm going to kick his ass. Like, John, I was ragging on him. Like, John, I'm coming for you. I'm going to kick your ass. I was like, I even told Brady, I was like, tell like told Brady Myers that you tell John I'm going to kick his ass. I'm coming for him. Shooter of the year. I'm going to get it this year. John curb stomped my dick into the ground. He beat the shit out of me. So, yeah, there was a whole lot of talking. he beat me down good. Like, it was awesome. But I felt like I helped maybe push John. Like, John did so good. I don't know what he did in the shoot-off. I don't know what the final score was. But regardless, it was still cool to see John shoot really good. And, you know, like, it was pretty awesome. So, like, those few things are what made me decide to not shoot it. And I was like, you know, I want to be part of it. But, like, I hate that it's not bow hunter. Like, if it was bow hunter versus bow hunter, to me, that would just be freaking awesome. Like, in that, like, there's no shoot-offs like that, like, for bow hunter versus bow hunter like that. At Worlds, I guess we got it at Worlds. And once you get up into pro bow hunter at the IBO, they have a shoot-off for bow hunter class. But other than that, there's no shoot-offs for it. So, like, I would love to see somebody come up with something for, like a bow hunter shoot-off. Like, there was no women bow hunters that made the shoot-offs this year. And then, it's sad. It sucks to see. There was 15 women bow hunters that did not make a flight. And that kind of sucks, you know. Whether guys sandbag or whether they'll admit that they sandbagged or not and didn't shoot their fullest ability, I mean, you can never prove that they did or they did not. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter. But I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens. And, you know, it is what it is. But that's that style of tournament. There's 1,000 other ones out there. If you don't like that one, you go shoot that one. So, but that's besides the point. I like what the RBD and what Rob and them guys are doing. I like the fact that they're doing a bunch of giveaways. And, you know, if you make a flight, like, it's big money to win one of them flights. Like, first place in any of the flights pays stupid good money. There's nobody else giving money away like that. There's nothing like that. You can't go shoot 20 or 30 down and win $1,000. There's nothing else like that. There's nothing else like that. I think it was $1,600 for third flight? That's crazy. That's awesome. Like, it's basically, the way I look at it, like, if you shoot under a 300 or under a 600, it's basically a lottery ticket. Like, you don't know where you might end up. You might get a flight, you might not get a flight. And that's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool that you have that opportunity. You could be in the mix at any point in time. It's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. So, like I said, it's a different style. But anyhow, I ended up winning a bear bow. How freaking cool is that? That is awesome. What a freaking year this year in archery. Like, it's been incredible. It has been. And I'm excited to get my bear because I got this stupid Athens Elevate, which I like the bow. It's good. I love the hunt. I'm a big hunter, but, like, I don't take it as serious as maybe I should. I'm happy if I get a deer, cool. If I don't, I'm just fine. I'll get one eventually. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not out after chasing 150 plus score 50 point bucks. Like, that's not my thing. I don't really care. If it's edible, great. If it ain't, whatever. Like, if it's legal and I can shoot it, I'm down. Like, I've never been a trophy. Like, I want to shoot a big buck, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's not something, I don't have the time. I barely have the time to do target archery. The one reason why I like the bow hunter stuff so much is because I'm stuck in this freaking truck so much. I don't have time to practice twice a week, 3 times a week. Some of these guys are shooting every freaking day. I don't got time for that. It's hard to compete with that. Throw me in the bow hunter class? Hell yeah. I can compete with the bow hunter guys. I like it. It's laid back. I like pin gapping. I'm kind of good at it. I enjoy it. And, I feel like I fit in with them guys, with the bow hunter guys. I really like it. But, eventually I'm going to be kicked out of this bow hunter stuff. And, I mean, other than, like, the IBO. And then at the ASA, we got the Hunter 45, which is basically an open short bar class. Like, yeah, there's no glass, but it's still a single pin. You're using a single pin, and you're moving you're moving your yardage, dude, that's an open class. Who are we trying to kid? Like, I don't know. It's if you're shooting, glass doesn't make it an open. Long bars don't make it open. It's being able to set your sight wherever you want it to. If it's 38.5 yards and you can set your sight to 38.5 yards, that's open to me. That's not bow hunter class. Bow hunter class is pin gapping, pin shooting, and yeah, that's what it should be. But whatever. So in the ASA, I'm kind of working my way up to that 145, I guess. Next year, I want to shoot pins 40, and I'm going to shoot advanced hunter class in the IBO. So I'm going to stay in the bow hunter stuff. So if I shoot the RBD again next year, I'm going to be in the bow hunter class again, which kind of sucks because I'm too good for the second flight, and I'm not good enough for first flight unless I go throw a few and I shoot a couple in the belly. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to try to compete with them guys with the bow hunter, like, but I know that it ain't happening. Like, them guys in the first flight, like, they could shoot 25 up at any, or higher at any point in time, and like, that's really hard to compete against with a bow hunter setup. Like, that's hard to compete against with anything, let alone just a bow hunter setup. And so yeah, if I do it next year, it's only because, everybody, friends and everybody wants to do it. But I know that I kind of made the RBD guys mad because I said that it pays to shoot like shit, and I wasn't being ignorant like that. I was making a joke. I was cracking jokes. It's my thing. It's what I do. I laugh. I carry on. I have a good time. I stirred the shit. And if you're going to be willing to stir the shit, you got to be willing to lick the spoon. At least that's what Mr. Average Jack told me. So it was pretty good advice. And I talked to Rob about it, and I explained to him I wasn't being a dick. I just, was being funny. He thought that I was running it down, and I wasn't running it down. I have brought a lot of people to the RBD. I have talked to a lot of people and told a lot of people about it. I've really done my part to spread the word about the RBD. Like, I've really tried to help grow it in any possible way that I possibly could. And whether if I get any credit, like, that's not my point. Like, my point is that, like, it has a place in archery. I'm not running it down. It's just like, if you don't want to, unless you're in the top 10 and you can shoot 20 up, like, you might as well try to shoot under a 300 and scratch a lottery ticket. Like, if you care to try to win big money, like third flight, guys that shot 20 down, I think. I can't remember exactly what it was, like 270s, 280s. First place was $1,600. Yeah, so you go in there and you throw a few shots. You can't tell me nobody's done it. Can't tell me nobody's done it. And so that's all. Like, I wasn't trying to be a dick about it. I was just saying, it pays to shoot like shit. It does. No other shoot pays like that. And that's not me being an asshole. That's just me being honest. Because even they have said, it's not as easy for guys to come in and try to play the numbers and try to, shoot a certain score. Like, that's not shooting like to your best ability. That's strategizing a lower score than what you could shoot. Like, that's purposely shooting down. And like that's a whole nother strategy. That's not necessarily an easy thing to do. Like, I'm not saying that that's good or bad or whatever. Like, it's just the truth. Like, I'm sure it happens. I've heard that people have done it. I don't know anybody personally, but I'm sure it's happened. But like I said, it's not a jab or not like I said, I like everything that they do. It's pretty awesome that I want a bow. I'm excited to get it. Yeah, like I said, if I rub the RBD the wrong way, I apologize. I wasn't trying to piss anybody off or stir the shit necessarily. I was just cracking jokes. Being Mikey freaking Wimmer at 2 a.m. I can't help it. That's 2 a.m. I can't make everybody like me. Not everybody's gonna love you, and that's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I got a lot of people that love me, and probably lots that hate me, and that's just fine. But I keep losing my voice. It's driving me crazy. I don't know exactly what I did to do it, but I think it might have something to do with my sleep apnea. Or when I got sick, I used this numbing spray, and I kept spraying my throat down. And I'm wondering if I might have damaged something in there. I don't know. Possibility. I guess I should go see a doctor. But anyhow, peace and love, everybody. We're getting ready to go to Coleman. We got a 27 point on Shooter of the Year. All we got to do is get out and shoot a decent score, and hopefully freaking Mr. Eastern Island doesn't kick my freaking ass again. And we're gonna try to podium. We're gonna get out and we're gonna give her our all. We're coming for them. We're gonna go kick some ass. I'm excited for that. And then we got Worlds. We got the IBO Worlds. It'll be my last time in Hunter class and my last time in Pins 30. So that was the goal. That was the goal this year. My goal was to shoot out of Pins 30 and to shoot out of Hunter class. And I did that. I'm already kicked out of both of them for next year. So it's pretty freaking awesome. But yeah. Peace and love, y'all. Like, subscribe, all that fun, happy jazz. Yeah, don't hate me too bad. Love y'all. Peace.